Cabins seem like the perfect place to hide, right? Until you're alone, out of food, and the knock at the door isn't your neighbor. Let's ground this in reality and set the rules. Zombies, classic, slow walkers, no hive minds, no gravity-defying jumpers, no Olympic sprinters. The cabin, basic off-grid setup, not a luxury bunker with satellite internet. You, solo or with 2 to 6 people. Minimal supplies, average outdoor experience. You're not building a new civilization or trying to restart it. You're just trying not to die. Isolation equals safety. Zombies follow noise and people. You've got neither out here. If you're tucked away from the towns and highways, you've got the greatest defense there is, not being found. The fewer people, the fewer zombies, and the fewer zombies, the fewer bitey surprises. Dense trees, tight access roads, narrow paths, it's hard to get to the cabin without being noticed. This makes it easier to set up choke points, block entrances, and actually see your threats coming. No glass storefronts, no loading docks, just front doors, maybe a back one, and a lot of wood. Cabins are usually near water, creeks, wells, maybe even barrel systems. You've also got firewood for heat and cooking, assuming you can split logs without splitting your own foot. And as long as the water isn't flavored with nuclear runoff or zombie fluids, you can boil it, filter it, or just be grateful it didn't come from the Taco Bell toilet a few days before the outbreak.
Stay at a toilet. Oh, wow. Absolutely disgusting.
As for wildlife, we got rabbits, squirrels, maybe a fish or two if you can figure out a rod without stabbing your own thumb.
Yeah, we fucked up.
Believe it or not, silence is a survival advantage. There's no noise pollution, no people screaming, no PTSD triggering walkers moaning next to a Walmart intercom. And in a world gone mad, peace can keep you sane long enough to not do something stupid. Here's where it stops being fantasy. Because cabins are peaceful, not easy. You're alone and that's a problem. Injury? Someone's got to treat it, and I hope they know how. Sick? I hope your group packed antibiotics, or enjoy dying from an infected splinter. Dragging a deer, chopping firewood, setting watches, these aren't small tasks. Even with a group, if just one person gets hurt, the workload skyrockets. And if you're solo, you're not surviving long. You're speedrunning exhaustion, especially if you don't have the skills to do so. No people, no contact, no Netflix. Extended solitude causes depression, paranoia, and emotional breakdowns, even in trained professionals. Your cute rustic cabin might have gaps in the walls, rotten beams, no insulation. One good blizzard and your off-grid haven turns into a meat freezer with a scenic view. Firewood runs out, axes become dull, you get smoky rooms and cold fingers. And if your chimney's clogged and your ventilation sucks, you're not just cold, you're choking on smoke and carbon monoxide like it's your new full-time job. Exposure isn't some dramatic movie moment. It's slow, miserable, and completely preventable, if you had the right gear, that is. But let's be honest, you probably don't. Think you're alone in the woods? So do bears, and cougars, and wolves. And unlike zombies, these things don't moan before they kill you. They just show up, dig through your food, and maybe eat your face off. Also, raccoons are little burglars with no fear, and you will eventually get robbed by one. Wood burns, doors splinter, and bullets go through logs. Unless you've reinforced your cabin like a mess kingpin's panic room, it won't hold up to determined attacks, human or undead. And yes, people will find you eventually. Not everyone who survives is friendly. Some are hungry, some are desperate, some are just bored with killing deer. No good boots, say goodbye to your feet. No medical kit, a paper cut could turn into sepsis by next Tuesday. Most don't own them, even fewer know how to use them. That can of beans isn't refilling itself, and foraging isn't as simple as just grabbing some berries. Most wild food is seasonal, some is toxic, and growing your own takes time, land, and seeds. Forests also suck for farming. Too much shade, poor soil, and too many things trying to eat your crops, including you. Even if there's a stream nearby, the water isn't automatically safe. It can dry up, get polluted by animal waste, or worse, have a bloated corpse upstream leaking into it. And sure, you can boil it, but that means burning through fuel, firewood, and clean containers every single day for weeks, maybe even months, just to still get infected or sick. Boiling isn't a magical fix. It's a daily chore that eats your resources fast. Sprained ankle, you're slow and vulnerable. Tooth infection, that's a death sentence. Appendicitis, say goodbye. Without modern medical care, even small problems get big fast, and most cabins aren't stocked with morphine and surgical tools. So can you survive in a cabin? With a group, your chances get a lot better. You can share the workload, cover blind spots, and support each other when things go south. But even then, you need gear, skills, and coordination. It's not a nature retreat, it's full-time survival. Alone, you're fighting mental strain, physical exhaustion, and death by dumb luck. The cabin gives you cover, but not immunity. Cabins offer peace, stealth, and early survival potential, but they demand grit, knowledge, and constant effort not to screw up. Pros. Remote equals low zombie traffic. Nature, terrain, advantage, access to firewood, water, small game, low noise, low risk. The peace and quiet can preserve mental clarity. Cons. No help if you're injured or sick. Long-term isolation breaks people. Poor insulation or heating can be fatal. Predators are real and they don't warn you. Cabins are not secure without reinforcement. Lack of gear can kill you fast. Farming is tough, foraging is unreliable. Water isn't always clean or available. No medical care equals minor injuries become fatal. Skilled group, gear ready, strategic setup, 7.5 out of 10. Solo or untrained group with minimal supplies, 4 out of 10. Bottom line, if you got a skilled group and a plan, a cabin could keep you alive. If you're winging it alone or with an untrained group, well, maybe don't wander into the woods just yet. If you made it this far, you're officially part of the Undead Theory crew. This channel's still fresh out of the bunker, so if you liked this breakdown, smash the like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and hit the subscribe button so the algorithm doesn't leave us for dead. Also, YouTube seems to think you'll like one of these videos. So if you're interested, maybe check one of these out. Till next time, guys. Cheers.